Hello everyone, Joshua Sousa here with Broad Data Communications, and I get the pleasure of introducing you guys to our uncompressed video over IP solution. And the reason why this is so exciting is because we can distribute limitless 4K 60 signals through a video network. And it's not just video, it's also USB, it's audio, it's so many different signals, including network. And so really for the first time ever, you can have video infrastructure with network on the same product line, and you don't have to crosstalk on the two. That's a very important feature. And so this is called our 10 gig next gen AV distribution solution. And just to talk about the product real quick, there's HDMI connectivity, DisplayPort connectivity. You can see the fiber optic port there. That is for connecting this product into a network system. It can also be copper, but you also, not only do you get the transportation and the distribution of video signals, control signals, audio and USB signals, but you also get network connectivity throughout the distribution platform as well. And that's very exciting, very important, and that is uninhibited by any of the other signals. Those never cross. So maintaining that security of that network and the integrity of that network connection. Let's take a look at how this technology can be designed and used within a real-world application. Number one, we're looking at a command and control center, and where you have multiple groups working together, you have multiple technologies, everything happening within the same space. And this technology is really perfect for this because it's a single solution, which is important because it really drives the cost of typically doing something like this. Typically you have like 2 or 3 different systems, very expensive, huge racks of equipment, very, very, very expensive. Now, when it's broken up into a video over IP platform, it is a lot less expensive. And it's also a lot easier to scale. And also you kind of reduce a lot of the failure points that are made up of the system as well, because now you're breaking things apart. It's easier to manage. But we have video wall capabilities. We have multiple imaging capabilities onto a video wall, and that's called image mapping. Just to have that capability, you have to have all this different equipment. We're making it easier for you. And so take a look at some of the imagery functionality within this product. I talked about video wall scaling and mapping. Image mapping is where it can have multiple images go across the video wall. If you look at multi-view, it can have multiple images onto one display, which is really important when sharing data from a lot of users into one system. We can have, of course, single sources going across the different displays. Now, it's just I'm not just talking about a video wall. These sources from computer workstations can be sent anywhere within the network. And so if there's a meeting room and where decisions are being made, that content can be sent to them very quickly, financial information, so on and so forth. We're talking about a command and control environment, right? What's also very important about our product is how much information it provides the team and for managing these endpoints. And so we really provide full analytical information, heat, temperature. All these things are not accessible, or they are not available for non-video over IP platforms, and that are also very expensive. So not only are we providing this very useful usability data and management data, but we're also less costly compared to our competitors when we're providing this technology. Now let's take a look at some alternative applications, and it may end up being a little bit more exciting applications. This is a beautiful solution using 4K 60 distribution, video distribution for digital signage. Studies have shown that employees and guests alike, their experiences are enhanced with experiential digital signage, with content like this going into a corporate environment. This is going to be really important when we all come back to work, to have experiences like this to really raise and boost the morale of the employees coming back to work, as well as the visitors coming in to take a look at your product or service offerings. One of the coolest applications that 4K video is really doing in our industry today is providing entertainment, or immersive entertainment, or immersive training too. Training's a big one, but entertainment and learning. And so this is a young man. He's in the children's hospital, and studies have shown that playing video games really help to take the mind off of some of the pain that they're having to deal with, some of the stress that they're having to deal with. And this is so great that this technology is being used like this in order to provide these wonderful interactions. And so these are called immersive technologies, and really bringing someone to life into that environment. And 4K is needed for the color, for the brilliance of the color, for the resolution and things like that, and all the different control signals that our product has to offer. And again, sticking around kind of that education and learning, this is a museum, but different applications. This could be in an experience center, in a corporate environment where we're showing off our latest technology to our guests that are coming in, even a training facility, and where we have employees coming in to learn about the different technologies that we offer, the sales staff or the engineering staff or the solution staff, right? But really 4K imagery is really across the mapping and being able to bring in and do these larger frame pictures. It's not so much about the resolution, it's more about the color, the depth, the contrast. All these things really bring these environments to life. Now let's talk about a really important topic, and that's officer training or first responder training, whether it's peace officers, whether it's fire, EMS, and safety. What the imagery with the 4K imagery, you're really again bringing more of an immersive environment, more of a realistic environment, and studies have shown that that does something to the brain when you're going through training environments and having these large screens that are only possible with 4K distribution and the color. And we get to identify distractions, we get to train better, train smarter, so that when we deploy our EMS and safety professionals out into the field, they are more equipped, they're used to being distracted, they're not having to train on these things within the first year on the job training. They're not having to train on us, right? But they're able to train in these very safe environments, and they're kind of exposed to all these new distractions that are out there today. One of the most important things is our alliance with Netgear. Broad Data has an alliance with Netgear Business Solutions, with the switching manufacturer, and so we can now provide full training. We can provide full capabilities, design services, all in-house from Broad Data Communications. So if you have more questions, please visit our exhibitors page. For more information on this product, any other applications, you can schedule an in-person meeting, private meeting with one of our sales members, and you can learn more about what we have to offer. I want to say thank you for watching, and my name is Joshua Sousa. I'm the Solutions Engineer at Broad Data. Schedule a meeting with me, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.